Welcome back to another FPL video, focus crew. We'll be looking at pre-season Phenoms. That's players that have been in red hot form in pre-season. Are we going to choose them for our FPL teams come game week 1? Well, maybe I can convince you in this video. Before we do get into it though, please do smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, see if we can get 10 likes on this video. Right, let's get into it. So first up, focus crew, we have got Bowen of West Ham United. He is a pre-season Phenom. He's been on fire in pre-season, and we know he has had that form in previous seasons. So far in the pre-season, he's scored 3 goals and 3 assists. He is on absolute red hot form. He's just 5.9% owned at the moment. I wonder if that number will increase before game week 1. Well, maybe it will after you watch this video. 7 million, not a bad price at all. Definitely the main man at West Ham. Bowen scored 6 goals in 38 matches last season. So you can see his fixtures are Bournemouth away, Chelsea at home, then Brighton away. Now, not the greatest fixtures. Game week 1's okay with Bournemouth away. And then we've got 2 greys, Chelsea home, Brighton away. So a bit trickier, but looking at pre-season form, Chelsea and Brighton's back lines are to be got at, and their goals to be had for sure. Because Chelsea and Brighton recently played each other and they did concede. So perfect sort of game for Bowen to go and get at them on the counter-attack. You can see his heat map on the right wing, right midfield. See where he really does operate, where the darker red is, right there. And you can see how often he manages to get into that box and down the right to cross or cut in there and get an attempt on goal. So, absolute brilliant start to pre-season Phenoms. We've got 3 goals, 3 assists from Bowen. Right, shall we take a look at the next one? Next up, we've got a return for Nkunku. We spoke about him before. He's back again, this time blowing blue balloons, not red Leipzig ones. 7.5 million, and that's quite key because a lot of head scratching going on in the community at the moment between Ollie Watkins at 8 million, Gabriel Jesus at 8 million, and at 7.5 it could be a wise move. In pre-season he's bagged 2 goals so far. Looking really lively. You can see his heat map. That is from RB Leipzig last season. You can see where he's more dominant there on the attack. But a lot of his attacks more come from the left-hand side in the central areas, cutting in. But very prominent there on the right. A lot of finishes from there. Goal involvement, 20. That was per 90 minutes, a 0.95. We got goals at home, 10. Goals away, 6. His XG was 11.66 in total throughout the Bundesliga season. That's 0.56 per 90 minutes. And his non-penalty XG, 8.86. That's 0.42 per 90 minutes. So 2 or more goals. He'd done that 4 times. That's impressive. He scored 3 penalties as well. So he's no mug from the spot. Fixtures are tough. But I expect even Liverpool can't defend. They're conceding goals in pre-season. We saw Liverpool doing the same last season. Can Chelsea and Liverpool just go at each other? I think it'll probably be end-to-end goals there. And then he's got West Ham and then Luton. So cracking fixtures. I think at 7.5 it's quite a strong appeal to bring him into your FPL team. If you did go for the likes of Jesus or Watkins, though, that would allow you the option to drop down to him and make the switch. So it's not a major concern, but could he get something against that Liverpool team that would give you that head start ahead of the Watkins and Jesus owners? One to think about. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on Nkunku. And so we go on to the Argentinian Emi Buendia of Aston Villa under Unai Emery, who's made some exceptional buys so far, strengthening his defence with Pau Torres, bringing Diaby on the wing. Obviously, they've already got Ollie Watkins up front, but this guy was in absolute fine form against Newcastle United. They drew 3-3 with them, and he scored 2 goals in that game. fantastic. He's got an assist as well. So obviously look at the fixtures. It's Newcastle again. So it's like a pre-season friendly before they go head-to-head for the proper game. Now that could be a great indication that he knows exactly where to attack Newcastle. He'll be up for it again, most definitely. Newcastle away in game week 1, Everton at home in game week 2, Bournemouth away in game week 3. It just makes sense so far. 1.3% owned, and he's only 6 million. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on Emi Buendia, but very, very impressive. He looked so lively. You can see his heat map. He's absolutely everywhere. He does a lot of the defensive work, but he also attacks very well. And in pre-season, I was very, very impressed by his energy levels. Absolutely going for it. So yeah, could he do it again against Newcastle in that game week 1? So next up, Eberechi Eze. Before we do continue though, please do smash that subscribe button. We're nearly at 700 subscribers. Massive thank you to you all, Focus crew. Please do subscribe, slam those likes on. The algorithm loves it. Right, Eberechi Eze, 6.5 million. Roy Hodgson's really got this guy playing. Pre-season, 1 goal and 3 assists. Very creative. There's his heat map over on the left hand side, but you can see he does go everywhere pretty much, but mainly over on the left. Just owned by 12% of players at the moment. 80x minutes. Sheffield United away game week 1. Arsenal at home game week 2. Game week 3 Brentford away. Fixtures alright, but then again, pre-season Phenoms, we know what we're looking at. We're looking at how well players are doing in this pre-season, and this guy is doing absolutely amazing. So yeah, goals scored last season was 10 in 38 matches. That is per 90, 0.34. Goals at home 5, goals away 5. So he's as good at home as he is away. Pretty positive. 264 minutes per goal. He's scored 2 or more goals twice. So that is really impressive to be up there. So yeah, Eberechi Eze is doing so well in pre-season. Next up, we'll have a look at some player comparison tools using DraftHound. So as you know, Focus crew, this season I am working in partnership with DraftHound. But every time you sign up to use all of their tools and their features, the website, their app, all the money that I receive from them does go to the Street Child United charity. A fantastic cause. I can't wait to see how much I manage to raise for them through this DraftHound sign-ups at the end of the season, which I will announce on the last game week to see how much I managed to raise. So if you do join, just know I'm not getting anything, and it is for a fantastic cause. So the link will be in the description below. And this is the player comparison tool. So you can select 2 players to compare. And this shows us the first 3 game weeks to 5 game weeks. And we can see here, we've got Estupiñán in defence and Pedro Porro there. The expected points summary between them both. You can see the X-Mins. Estupiñán's got higher with 84 X-minutes compared to Pedro Porro's 62 X-Mins. Over the next game week, Estupiñán outscores. Over the next 3 game weeks, Estupiñán outscores, and in total of the 5 game weeks, Estupiñán outscores 20.0 to 15.9 overall. Also, we've got Ollie Watkins, Gabriel Jesus, one that we talk about a lot. I've also done that in my shorts video. Gabriel Jesus expected minutes 65. I'd like to think he gets a bit more than that. Watkins 86 minutes. You can see next game week, Jesus just wins 4.9 to Watkins 3.6. We've got the next 3 game weeks, 14.4 for Jesus to 11.7 for Watkins. And finally, over the next 5 game weeks, 23.8 to Jesus, 19.2. So in total, over the 5 game weeks, Jesus does look the better option. And this is just one of the many tools that you can use on DraftHound. It's going to be so handy for my season. I can't wait to implement it into my game week management. So that about sums up the video. I hope I've given you some nice fancy pre-season Phenoms to choose and shown you a bit about Draft Hound. If you've enjoyed this video, please do smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and thank you for watching. Take care.